Hey guys, Jamiy, and today on Roblox we're playing some more Loomian Legacy, as you can see on the screen right now. And so honestly today we're going over Bork, basically just a new set, but it's not really that much new, it's just a little bit quicker. So you're basically taking the health and just putting up the speed a little bit. Also I have my Eliguana and my not Vesperatu, my Ursol, which I don't really use Ursol that much anymore, even though it's really good. And I did actually update it, but I never really use Eliguana. I'm not a big fan of Eliguana, but against this team, it looks pretty good, aside from this boy. So we got to bring something to beat that, which Ursol does. And I could just bring Vesperatu, I guess, for the for this thing. I think that's probably a smart idea. Do I want Eclipse? I don't see what Eclipse really beats. I don't really need this, to be honest. So maybe I'll just bring my own Zulong because it beats a lot of things. So I might as well lead with it, I think. So yeah, so also I brought Eliguana and Ursol because also that's what most of what they're trying out speeds. It's mostly for Eliguana, but it also outspeeds the new Ursol that I'm using. Actually, double Zulong. Hopefully he's not nimble, but we have Eliguana. There's no point that there's no reason why I'd have to like try and stay because we have the Eliguana. But anyway, so for the Eliguana that I have, well, it's level 100. I don't know if actually it still counts, but I have 16 speed. Eliguana, which also a lot of people actually run. You don't really need that much speed on it, but it's just there to outspeed like a couple of things. The Ursol that I have is 48 speed, which also again is mostly for like Luminami, so I can slap down it. For the Bork now, beforehand I was running 104 speed and also 192 health, and then also these were the exact same. Now people are actually increasing it to 120, also speed other people's Boroks, which is great, because also Bork hits other Boroks really hard. And obviously for the Eliguana, as you can see, it just outspeeds at level 50, it just speed increases, so it's one higher, and for the Ursol it's like 2 or 3 higher. So yeah, I am not staying in there, I'm going to go into my Eliguana, there's no point for me to stay in. I don't remember if this one is my Tase one, because I could actually Tase the Tatab that's about to come in, which I think I will. Yeah, that's the E-Burst. I'm not going to stay in and take a risk, because I always lose those odds. I do have Tase, okay, well, I'm predicting the Tatab coming out, so we might as well Tase it, right? I mean, that makes sense, then we can just go into, like, something else. There's a Tatab. Easy Tase, man. Easy Tase. Thanks. And we got him. Okay, then, so now, basically, all of my Lumias outspeed it, I think. It's probably going to go for... Ooh, do I go into Ursol here? Or do I go into Vesp? Who actually has the more melee defense? 262. And actually, I guess it's yeah, it is Vesperatu. So I think Vesperatu is the best one to come into here since it's tanky, and I can just click slap down really, because nothing he's really gonna do is gonna hit me that hard. And I actually outspeed it now. So A, is it gonna jungle Jutsu? Or is it gonna go for the poison? I probably would assume the poison. I actually got paralyzed, nice. I have no idea what he's going to use then. He hasn't got Eclipse, don't have to be scared about that one, so I'll go for the speed. So yeah, that's the reason why people are running like a little bit more speed on Borok. Also outspeed. It doesn't impact the melee attack at all, it's still running 200, so it's great. Slap down, probably Bug Essence or Health Amulets. That speeds, it sucks. He has no item. Why do you not have an item on Swolder, man? Why? We could go into the Eliguana here, maybe. I mean, I don't really know if that's a great idea or not, because I'm probably going to get poisoned, but I do have Energize. And I have Heavy Armor as well. I feel like it's going to poison, so I want to go into Borok, but Borok doesn't really do that much to it either. I don't know, maybe Ursol, maybe. I resist, like, the Parasitize, I think, pretty well, so let's go into Ursol here. I think Ursol might be good, also for poison. Brawler is weak to poison now, but also Ghosts or Spirit resists it, so it should be good. Pestilence, that's fine. Don't have to worry about Ursol being trapped in, and I actually don't have Sharp, and that's most of the reason why I went into this, but I don't have Sharp, and I have a Chase Down on this. So we could Quick Punch it, I guess. Pestilence Swalder. I think I said that was kind of trash, but actually thinking about it, like, after I said that, it actually isn't bad, because also they poisoned me, so now I'm trapped in and poisoned, so I'm gonna probably lose my Ursol, but I should be able to get out at very low health, so I basically should be fine. And it has Rejuvenate, so it's like, well, great. Well, absolutely great. So I basically gotta, like, just hit this thing super hard. I don't have anything on my team, though, to beat the Swalder. I didn't bring my Salchi, because also I brought my Ursol. I didn't bring my Eliguana, because, I mean, I didn't bring my, like, Ferroglyph, because I have the Eliguana. Actually, oh, I thought I clicked Slapdown then. That'd have been really great. Interesting for the Pharaoh to come in here, though. Interesting. I could just... actually, I don't really see a reason why not to click Shadow Sprint, to be honest. I could actually click Chase him, but there's no way he's going to swap back out. So I'm going to click Shadow Sprint. Because I weakened him a little bit. If he has he's got quite a bit of melee defense, actually. That's still fine, though. Don't really mind the Urusol going down that much, because I can't set up on the Swalder, which would be great. And now we could actually go into the Vesperatu here, maybe. Or actually go into the Borok. Borok is, like, I guess my only way to beat the Swalder. I gotta, like, I gotta basically wait until it's, like, low enough for Raging Tackle to just beat it. Zulon could come out, but I don't know if it one-shots it. Pretty sure Vesperatu should one-shot it from here, although I don't really know. But I'm pretty sure I can take a hit if it doesn't, so I can just click it again. Eliguana, I can't exactly go into that. He's running Spectral Burst. I don't know if you want to run Spectral Burst. I feel like you want to run Dax. No, I think Spectral Burst is fine, because that's you beat the Urusol. I think Flabbergast would have beat me there anyway. Okay, well, clicking Shadow Sprint. I have Sharpen on this one, so I could actually stay in for the... Actually, he stays in. Okay, this should take it down. It does. Nice, nice. I guess we could... let me think about this. We could go into the Swalder. I mean, he's going to go into the Swalder. We could go into the Zulong. Because he's going to Pestilence me again. But I could Ancient Roar on Zulong. And then go into my Borok, which doesn't really care about the poison like click Raging Tackle, which probably won't KO him. But I think we still outspeed him, because Swalders don't run speeds. I think -1 Borok should outspeed the Swalder. I don't know. I don't know. I probably should actually bring something for the Swalder, like Avatros would actually be really, really good here. We don't exactly want to lose Zulong, but again, we can basically just make it weaker. Or if he wants to go for the Withdraw and anything. But we're going to keep the Vesperatu for the Tatab. Actually, I wonder if Borok outspeeds it. Well, he just went for a damaging move. Dang. Okay, well, we're going to go for, I think, just E-Burst, because we should be able to live another hit. The only issue is, like, I wanted to, like, try and tank a hit from, Avatros Burst, should be fine. Okay, go for the E-Bursts, that's fine. Goes for the Poison. I think Elemental Burst should be enough to KO him from here. Goes for the Poison, interesting. Interesting, very interesting. Just clicking Elemental Bursts. Please be enough to KO it, otherwise it's gonna heal. That's gonna suck. Okay, yeah, Swallow down. Never mind. He kinda made a bad guess, I guess, there. I'm not really too sure what to say about that. I'm not sure if that was the greatest idea. Instantly Zulong, obviously I do not want to stay in here, and I don't need to, because I have the Eliguana! Yay! So yeah, we've already tased the Tatab, so I don't have to really worry about that, to be honest. I could actually tase again, in case Avatros comes in, which it shouldn't, so never mind. We could also just Energize. I have Luster Loop for health, Thunderstrike. I don't put really clicking Tase. I'll just click Thunderstrike. Or I could withdraw it, but if he goes for Ancient Roar, which no, he doesn't, so he might have Dodge. I wonder. Into the Tatab, obviously. We could actually stay in on this one. I can't exactly just keep swapping out into Vesperatu. But I can, because I have Rejuvenate on it, so... Or Revival, so I can just heal on it, so yeah. But yeah, probably not going to be able to use Borg that much in this battle, because I gotta try and actually get it into the fight. There's a Poison. I thought he would have it, to be honest. I think that's what he tried doing the first time, to be honest. But again, don't really care about Vesperatu being poisoned. I click Slap Down, and what, the Zulong's going to come back in, predicting Shadow Sprint, maybe? But I think the last time I Slap Downed as well. But yeah. I gotta be careful for the Bork, because I can't just bring it in. It's mostly like a really good revenge killer. Like, you either lead off with it, or you have to, like, bring it in on something like an electric type. Like Zulong, but Zulong's not gonna click Thunderstrike on Vesperatu. Why would it? There's no reason for it to do that. So it's gonna click E-Burst. Can't really go into the Borok. He's also gonna predict the Eliguana coming back out, to be honest, so I could go into the Borok now, because I'm pretty sure we tank a couple of hits from Zulong. I don't really want to risk it though, to be honest. Don't really want to risk it. We could actually have sacrificed the Zulong at this point, which isn't a terrible idea. Yeah, but we'll sacrifice the Zulong. I want to oh, actually he didn't swap. Maybe Ancient Raw. Maybe Ancient Raw. No, just E-Burst. Why though? Because you know I'm just going to go back into my thing, but that's fine. I basically get to go into my Borg now and basically click Mega... I could probably just click Mega Chomp, which I think is actually what I should do. Mega Chomp, I believe, should be enough to like KO the Zulong. If it doesn't, I have Quick Pounce still. But for Zulong, he might go into the Tatab or the Avatros. Avatros is good for the immunity. Tatab's good for the resistance. Going to Tatab, that's Tatab down. Easy prediction. Along that, he has I'm pretty sure he has Avatros. He might have Urusol. It definitely has Tatab. I mean, yeah, there's Avatros, so I was right. I could actually withdraw into my Eliguana here, but we might as well just hit it, I think. Yeah, might as well just hit it, because I don't know what his last one is. I want to predict the Urusol, but I don't know, so we're just going to click Raging Tackle on this one for as much damage as possible, because I do have Typeless Essence. Don't know if it's a great item to have on board, but I don't know what else to give it, to be honest. And look at the damage. So yeah, I actually think, because Stab is only 25%, not 50% like it is in Pokemon, unless like you're in Awakening, that's the closest thing we have to it. But Earthquake for 90 strength, also multiplied by 2.5. Well, actually, I thought it was 100 for a while, but no, that's so it's less than 125 power, plus no, multiplied by 1.25. That is 112 power. So technically, Raging Tackle is the hardest hitting move on Barrock, especially because I boost it as well, which also, even though it doesn't get stabbed, it still hits Handle and Earthquake, and I also multiply that by another 1.2, because that's my item, and Raging Tackle is like 144 base power move, so yeah, I don't know. I think actually it might be kind of worth running. It might be kind of worth running Earth Essence, just for the fact that Earthquake is 90 base power, so I'm not really too sure about that. But it is a little overkill. Oh, it's Zulong, I forgot. Well, I think we're just going to click Quick Pounce on it, to be honest. Because I'm pretty sure we don't live a hit. But yeah, that's basically what Bark is used for now. Just the exact same, basically, but just a little bit quicker. Which, honestly, I mean, it makes sense. Bark is like in the, I think it's actually just above these, like, speeds tier, like, right now for the metagame. Like, also a lot of Loomians right now fall under 60 to 65. Bark is a little bit outside of that, so we've got like a little bit more freedom to do, to like not put as much speed into it. Although for Bark, I will say, like when this totem update actually first came out, people were actually considering using Sluggish, and I was actually going to be, and I actually calculated Tender, and I actually got made fun of for that. Instead of running Sluggish, like apparently like quite a lot of people wanted to run Sluggish, then just put more speed onto it. Duh. But that's the thing though, I never thought that was a good idea, because for Borok, if it's Tender, you can have it be quicker and you can put more into your health, basically. If you have Sluggish, you gotta put more into your speeds to get it up to the same speed tier, and if you don't put it up to the same speed like I have it now by putting more speed onto it, then you're gonna get outspeeds, and then you're gonna take more damage. Or if you put the Tender version and just put this speed, you're going to outspeed a lot more than what a Sluggish Bark is going to do, so you don't take any damage in the first place. So I think people that thought Sluggish was a good idea, definitely, I don't really know what the thought was. I mean, yeah, you can just slap more speed onto it, but I don't really see the point in that low, because if Bark is just naturally quick, it's not going to take damage. And then that also just completely bypasses the Tender, man. So I don't know. But yeah, but that is what this new Bark is for. Outspeeds the 16 Eliguana that also I am running right now, and it outspeeds like things like Urusol. I'm pretty sure it outspeeds Illuminami as well. So that is basically Bark, and I think that was a pretty good battle for it. So yeah, also I brought Urusol and Eliguana. I don't really use Eliguana, but definitely helped me for that one, because obviously he had a Zulong, which is like the best counter for it. Also, I'm still running the secret ability Eliguana, although I do have the normal ability one, which is here, right? Which I think is actually TP trained the exact same. It's just normal ability, which I could use in doubles if I want to. If I'm going to use it in doubles though, I'm probably going to get rid of Lusterloot and run Gamma Pulse, because also you can hit both. Don't really care about the regaining health that much, and also Tase, just like Tase. Stuff like Tatabs again. So Tatab, I knew it was going to come out, so also like Tase was pretty big for it. And if he kept it in against my Vesperatu, I'd outspeed it, I think. I think. I don't actually know if Bark will outspeed it low, because if it's, is this one level 40? No. That's 160, that's level 34. Oh, actually, this is also 34. I think it actually probably does outspeed it. if Tatab is paralyzed. So yeah, but that is Borok. Also, in the next video, I might show you the Eclipse set. So also the one that I'm doing right now is like just a range tank, but also with like a little bit of speed, and also the rest is in range attack. Apparently there's actually a new one that you want, which completely gets rid of the range attack, and you actually put like some into your melee defense, and I think a little bit more speed. I think it's like 80 speed. I'll have to like look there below, but that's probably gonna be for the next video that we're going to go over. So yeah, also if you have any other Loomians that you want to check out, and feel free to let me know. But I'm pretty sure I've gone over every single Loomian at this point now. Also not every set for every Loomian, but like the more common sets, something like Swalder and Terrafly, those are kind of like meh. I'll probably show Terrafly off though, because it is definitely still terrifying. Although I've definitely used that title quite a lot for Terrafly, so I'll have to think of a new title. Anyway, leave off here. See you guys next time.